co-owner of Bella Luna Restaurant and the Milky Way Lounge and Lanes. I think Jamaica Plain is a really wonderful, unique community where people enjoy and relish and cherish the melting pot. You know, whether you have like diversity within the Latino community, you have Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, everybody coexisting, or you have diversity just within the entire neighborhood. We have, you know, a large gay community, we have a lot of hippies, we have a lot of wealthy property owners. Gentrification is really a danger to change the character of Jamaica Plain, and I really hope that we don't price out the things and the people that make our community so wonderful. I was really lucky as a young parent, as a young single mother, to be hired as a Vista volunteer and to learn about community organizing and to realize like very quickly that it was possible to make a difference. And so I worked for the Coalition for the Homeless, and we passed legislation to help homeless families and homeless individuals. And then I founded Citizens for Safety together with some other people in the city of Boston to try to reduce the homicide rate in the early 90s when there were probably 200 homicides in the city. It was a huge spike in homicides, and so we got together and talked to the police department about community policing and developed a gang mediation program for gang problems along the Orange Line. We started the gun buyback program. And that's how I learned about what's called the broken windows philosophy, whereas if one window in a building gets broken and it's not fixed, then very quickly other windows will get broken, and you know, signs of deterioration in a neighborhood lead to more deterioration. And that's why planting community gardens and removing graffiti are so important, and that's why this boarded up building that was not Bella Luna, you know, when it became Bella Luna, it added so much to the community. I think I've been an activist practically my whole life. I probably came out organizing, you know, came out of the womb organizing. When it's escape, there's really none. My family is from New York and New Jersey, so yes, I did know some people that were in the towers. And at that time, I was working here, I work at night, and so I was asleep at home, and Carol, my partner, came into my house and came into my bedroom and said, "Kathy, you know, we're being attacked, the towers have been attacked." Unfortunately, I think that the short-term response of our government was good, but the long-term response of our government has endangered not only us, but the world as well. And personally, I feel as an American, I feel partially responsible for what happened in Madrid. I feel very responsible for what's happening in Iraq right now, and I feel very sad that our name is being used to conduct a war that really did not have anything to do with 9/11. I think in the case of World War II, war was justified. I think as war has become more powerful with all the powerful weapons and atomic weapons, it's become increasingly difficult to justify war. I would like to take guns off the streets. Other people feel that they would be safer with a gun in their home. If we try to take people's guns away, we're just going to get caught in a pissing match with the NRA, a big waste of everybody's time. So what did we do? We went around, we found new ideas, and we came up with the gun buyback because it was a way of voluntarily getting guns off the street. And the reason why it worked was because of all the community education that was involved. And we had a toy gun buyback, so we talked to kids about the meaning of guns. We talked to people about the statistics showing that a gun in your home is more likely to lead to the suicide or accidental death of your own child than it is to ever be used against an intruder. You know, people, when you present like concrete facts, and people are like, "Oh yeah, oh wow." I really enjoyed reading David Wells' book about being a New York Yankee, and I just found it really interesting to see the other side of the coin, and now he's a Red Sox. You know, so I think sports are a good example. To me, sports are a great unifier. They're an educator, and they're an example of how you can go from one side to the other. And, you know, evil empire today, Red Sox nation tomorrow. Read the New Testament, not the Old Testament, and the real message is to love each other. You're either an optimist or a pessimist, and I tend to be an optimist in almost every area and I just feel like we can't give up. I'm not a quitter. We can't give up. We have to keep trying. Start today, follow up tomorrow, and try to make the world a better place. Starting right here in JP. Well, the first person who comes to mind is my daughter, and I just think she's special, she's smart, she's caring, she's responsible, she's fun to be with. Someone who listens. First organizing project was not religious. It was to get a smoking section for our high school, for the students in our high school, so we didn't get detention from smoking in the bathroom.